So Bruno's ears got bitten pretty bad around the back here from the other dogs, but they're healing up very quickly. The antibiotics work pretty fast and he's healing pretty quick. He's getting a feed of possum this morning. He slept inside, but he's been out for the rest of the morning on his bed and he's doing alright. Ain't you, boy, eh? He's already had a walk. He likes to eat out of my hand because that's how I fed him when he was a tiny pup, and he still enjoys that better than eating off the bowl. Good boy. Good dog. I like to hand feed my dog sometimes. Just builds up a sort of a bond. I can hear my daughter's voice. And my son, they've just turned up. Hey Dayla! Hey Yona! How you going, son? That's my son's jersey. Oh, I can't get too close, gotta say 2 meters. So you to have a UFO on your top. Yeah. It's good to see you guys, really. When's the last time you saw this guy over here?
I actually saw him in New Year's.
On New Year's?
Yeah.
Oh, is that at Illuminate Festival, was it?
Twisted.
Twisted. Does he look the same? Was he changed?
He's got a shorter haircut.
Somebody chopped his hair off. Yeah.
Changed a little bit.
Yeah. He's been a machine here. He's been like all that stuff over there, Dayla, by your house truck over there. He cleaned all that up. I got the chainsaw and he pulled it all out. He's been going hard out. So you come to get some of your things. And you're getting ready to relocate to Hokitika. Oh, great. Okay.
I'm on a little bit of a time schedule.
Okay, well, how's it been though being in the same bubble together? Any sibling fights? Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a Galaxy S20.
You have 4 cameras?
Yeah, it's wicked, eh? It's really
You
good.
need 4 cameras?
You can never have too many cameras, Dad. Hey, it's good to see you, honey. I wish I could give you a hug, but we can't do that. How does it feel to come back to your house truck? How does it feel?
It's good. I might grab some stuff.
Yeah, you grab what you need, honey. And I've got your little neck knife that Shelley Rescue made you too.
Yeah.
Okay, you just grab what you need, sweetheart, and we'll let you do it, yeah?
So Carl, did you figure out how the coffee machine goes?
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes you need to put a needle in the little steamy thing.
Oh yeah.
And you want to go for about 15 seconds when you put the coffee in the thing, and you don't want to do it too hard because it's like really shit.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Yana, we've got this extra kayak here, so when it's all over, this one here, you can come out for a kayak fish with us. Is it a new pair?
Yeah.
They're good. What sort of boots are those?
Millet.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Keep them well oiled though, because they fall to bits pretty quick if you don't, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
I haven't had any oil since lockdown, so.
Yeah. Do you want some for them? You could do with it. They're good boots, those.
You need it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I've had them for a while.
Yeah, you've done well.
Is that Poe's puppy?
Yeah, that's Bigsy. Have you not seen Bigsy?
No.
Come look at Bigsy. He's a neat puppy. Hey, Bigsy.
Are they both from Poe?
No, that's B, and this is Bigsy here.
Oh, yeah.
See? He's a lovely boy, eh? He's really big.
Yeah.
So he's out of Pace over here,
Yeah.
and Poe. It's okay.
How old?
5 months.
Oh, well.
Hey, boy. He's a good boy. You learnt this during lockdown, yeah?
Oh, I learned it like 5 days ago.
Oh, you got it down.
I could like
You got it down.
do it a juggle.
Oh, you got it. Good coordination. The good thing about juggling is it's like meditation. When you're doing it, you actually, the whole time, you've got to be in a space, eh?
Yeah, that's what I love about it. It's
Mhm.
like it's spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's so good. Maybe I'll follow that.
I'll have a look in a minute.
I gotta go. I'm gonna call to get to. The guitar. I got it. You wanna put it under there?
It's incredible what you fit in there, eh? Really. I mean, incredible. It's got Dayla's bed in the back of it. You ever slept in there, son?
Yep, we both slept in there
Oh,
one night at
jeez.
a festival. Come
Well.
home, John's in my bloody head.
My adventurous, wayward children. Is that good?
Is that car something like one of those magic backpacks?
It is. It's exactly one of those magic backpacks.
The Mazda Demio.
Masturbator.
Okay.
Goes hard.
See you,
Bye,
sweetheart.
Dad.
Love you. Bye, son.
Bye, Mikhail.
Is that your fluffy toy in the front, son?
No, it's Taylor's.
Come on. Tell us the truth. Oh, jeez. Whose is that? Is it yours, Dada?
Sometimes you want to get a bit lonely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ernie. Because the license plate's Ern.
See you when I can give you a real hug.
Okay, darling. Bye-bye. That was a buzz, eh? See them? Big buzz. Been a while since I've seen my kids, so it was pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of kayaks here and we're going to go for a fish. Ta-da! So I wasn't going to make this into a video, but I've decided that I will, because Mikhail actually doesn't know how to use a fishing rod and reel, which is not his fault. He just wasn't taught. And it made me think there's probably other people out there that are even his age that have never done it before. To my thinking, it's a father's job to teach their children how to gather food, and maybe that seems a bit judgmental, but it's what I truly feel, because there are going to be times on this planet where it's going to be a must. It's going to be so essential that you can go out and harvest your own meat and food. Right down after lockdown, there's been plenty in the supermarkets, and for the first time I've had to bite the bullet. Actually, I've been lucky, people have dropped me food off, but I nearly got that close to buying my own fish. And I really want to teach Mikhail how to catch his own fish. I think it's absolutely essential that you can catch your own fish or hunt your own food. So I'm going to go through the steps of just the basic thing of how to use a rod and reel for him. I've shown him briefly, because he's never done it before. I don't expect too much. So this is probably on the wrong side if you're right-handed, because I'm ambidextrous and so is Mikhail, so we both can use both our hands with a lot of things, and you probably noticed that on the channel. I think your uncle's also ambidextrous, Tristan, isn't he? He uses both. He can play guitar both ways.
I think yeah, because he plays guitar left-handed and mandolin right-handed.
He can play it both ways, yeah. So it's kind of a thing in our family, and people often say, "Oh, you've got your rod around the wrong way," and yes, I have. Or I've got my reel around the wrong way. Yes, I have. But also, no fucks really given. It works, and we catch fish. Step one: make sure you got your finger on the string. You don't have to pull up to there, just so long as it's behind this point of the bail. Step two: release the bail. Step three: release the string. It's now down on the water. Step four: you can engage it that way, or you can engage it just by winding the handle. Wind it till you can feel it take the strain, and sit back and wait for the bite. Now the reel does a couple other things. This here controls your drag. It's quite tight, so you want it so the fish has got a little bit of drag on it, and then as he ties, you can wind it up while you're winding back in. The other thing the reel has is this here, which takes the gearing off. See, it can only go one way. If you take this off, say for reasons in the boat you need to give yourself a bit of string, it can actually go backwards and go this way here. So say you want to take some string off here to maybe do something, you can go backwards. I don't use it, I just go like that. Okay, let's take it off.
You bring that to there.
Yep.
Then you're going to bring the bail, release the bail. Is that going to be okay?
Yep, that's right.
Cool. Let it go.
Good.
Then you want to re-engage the bail. So do I tighten it first?
You can do that manually, re-engage the bail.
Okay, so that's the manual way.
Yep, good.
And then I'm going to tighten it up again.
Yep.
Bring it back.
Good.
So that's way. Yeah.
Excellent. Yep.
Cool.
A ratchet and a tie down. And it's amazing how many people don't know how to use one properly. It's very, very basic. If you're not really good at tying ropes and using ropes to lash stuff to a truck, then this is the easiest way to go. So I'm teaching Mikhail how to use one. He's never used one. He's not sure about how to use one. Let's first of all get down to the guts of the ratchet part. The ratchet is made up of two parts which actually are sprung loaded. And you can get your finger onto this one here. You can pull it up. And when you pull it up, that releases from the teeth on the wheel. And this wheel here, which is actually controlled by the second ratchet, grabbing the teeth, pulls the wheel around. It catches the teeth and it pulls them round. We're going to put one end on the tailgate here, just as an example, got it just locked in. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that our tie down is flush. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting it through the ratchet, and it's going to be going back through, and it's going to be tightening it up. Okay, so we want to keep the same angle right through so it doesn't get twisted. Put our ratchet down. We know it's flush there, and just keep on pulling it until we get to the end, and keeping it up the same way. Okay, second part's pretty basic, but a lot of people stuff it up. We're going to hook our tie down into something, so in this case it's going to be there. And we're going to come, well, first of all we're going to hold this here so it's closed up, so the handle is on the top, not the bottom, no other way, and it's closed. And we want it ideally so this here, which we're going to thread our tie down through, is visible like that there, so you can see the hole. Okay, now we're going to come, and we've got this the right way around, we're going to come underneath, and the reason we're coming from underneath is that's going to put our leftover piece of tie down on the top later on when we tighten it. So we go as tight as we can. Now we go this way, and we're going to pull this, okay, pull that tight, so as tight as we can. This is locked in, and now we can tighten up, and it's tight, and it's done. That's the first part. The next part is to release it. If we were like lashing a kayak or something, we might tie that up like this here and just poke it underneath so it's the other way. Question?
I just wanted to say, I reckon that would be a good time to pause and ask who you're showing to go back over what you've just done, or to put a break perhaps between the first part and the undoing part of it.
Good. So, well, the first part is the doing up part. So we'll do a break, we'll get you to do that, and then we'll do the undoing part. Okay. There you go, boss. Have a crack at it.
Okay.
So Mikhail's just made sure that this is the same angle, it hasn't got any twists in it. That's the same angle as that.
Sure, yeah,
Okay, next step is what?
Go
yes.
from underneath.
From underneath, correct.
Usually do that.
Good man.
Pull that through.
You got it. Okay.
Now, just hold it over the top.
Well, first of all, yeah, you can do that, but you want to
hook it down over here.
Yep, where it's going to go in a place it's going to hook on good.
Yeah. So
Just use your mechanical mind. Just think about it.
like that, and you want to put it tight.
Good man. Yep.
Okay.
Good man.
And then you throw it over the top, keeping this tight.
Let's just have a look at where you've got this down here. Let's just for the sake of the video, let's just put it in there. That would be more secure, eh?
Okay.
Okay, carry on.
So yeah, that's all tight. Just start at the top. There. Tight.
Good.
Tight, tight.
Yep.
Cool.
Excellent.
Good to ratchet.
Excellent.
Turn it up.
Yep. Keeping the pressure on this for there.
Yeah.
Keep going. You're good.
It's only about 3 steps.
Very, very simple and easy, and you've got it nice and tight. Okay, now I've showed you how to release it. I'm going to show everybody else how to release it. So it's pretty basic. Mikhail's done a good job of doing that up. To release it, the top one has a handle for your ratchet. Set it where it's in a place that's comfortable, then push it further tight, and then grab the bottom one. I'll just pivot there with a thumb, squeeze, and you can pull both like that, and it will come completely off, and so forth. And you pull it right through. Right, I'm going to do it up. I'm going to let Mikhail have a go at that. All right, sir. Undo it.
Okay. So, Sid, release that, get it to where it's comfortable, right there. Then, hang on a sec, that's going to come off. They're both going to go together.
You're not loosening this off though. What you're doing is you're lifting this up, so this can't work. You need to loosen that off. The teeth are still under pressure because of this.
So
No,
that needs to get loose.
no, you need to let this do its job. The top handle. Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's reminding, that stays on it because it attaches to, it pulls onto something. I
There
can see.
There we go.
It's
There we go.
got it, and then I
Yeah,
can
you
release
got it.
that. And that's both of them together now.
You can do both together if you want. Yep. You can
And then it can pull off.
pull both together.
Hang on, pull that. That releases
You're
it.
tightening it up again. Now you want to this one here and that one there together. So you got that's a handle. And to take it right off, you put one under here and one on top. There you go, and pull. There we go. Well done. Good man. Any questions?
No,
Have you got it down?
I think so.
You think so? I'll let you practice it while I get gear ready. Good going. 3 hours, and it's 10 o'clock. I've been teaching Mikhail 2 things. How to use a reel and rod, and how to use a
ratchet tie down.
ratchet tie down. So hopefully he's learned that. So before we go, we just do the idiot check. Life jackets, check. Kayaks, check. Paddles, check. Are you with me? And rods, check. Baits in the back, check.
What was the first thing you said?
I don't know, forgot.
Kayaks, life jackets, rods, bait. Idiot.
It's the idiot check.
What else? There's one other thing.
I don't know, but the most important thing is something that you should always carry on yourself, which I gave you and told you to always carry on yourself. What was that?
Was it the knife or the whistle?
Knife, yep. You didn't bring your knife. That's why we do an idiot check. What are you going to do if you catch a fish out there? You're going to bite its head off. I've done it before. I've gone out there without a knife and done it. Remember to keep that well oiled because it's a high carbon steel. It will rust in the sea in a heartbeat. So we're going to be using these. Well, I'm going to be using those, and Mikhail's going to be using bait. But also, what I may use, I haven't got my proper slow jig rod. This is a jig from Junkie's Jig. It's a slow jig. These jigs are absolutely awesome. I've caught on these kawai, kingfish, John Dory, so predatory fish that eat other fish. This kind of represents the orange. I think it represents a baby snapper, and they're lethal. So we're targeting kawai today mostly. Kawai will take bait or they'll take a lure, and they love these. So I'm going to start off by, if I can find some kawai, they're casting into where they're feeding, if we can find them. If not, I'll park up and we'll just anchor up and we'll just fish over the side and maybe do some jig fishing, or we might do some casting, depends what's going on. This is all new to Mikhail. He's done virtually no fishing at all. So I'm sort of having to teach him the whole ropes that go along. How have you found it so far?
I'm really glad that I've learned those couple of things that we learned this morning.
Great. Are you confident with both of them now? With the reel, and you're confident with the ratchet tied in, or you think you need more practice still?
A little bit more practice would be good, just to cement it, yeah.
Well, I think the thing is the application in the field, to be out there, and later on when I get a warrant on the Toyota Land Cruiser, I'll put some roof racks on it and I can say, there you go mate, go and get some fish, and you're by yourself, and then you've got to really think. I'm not there standing over you saying, no, that goes this way, and you'll find out. It's funny because, I take a ratchet tie down for granted, but I can remember when I first started off with one, when I first got one, no one taught me, and it had me stuffed. I had to really figure the whole thing out, and it wasn't just, that goes there. I didn't nut it out in 5 minutes. I had a couple of times where it wasn't going the right way, and I think I probably got impatient with it and made a few cock ups. So, and other people will just look at something like that there, and straight away their brain goes, yep, bang, got it. But then those people can't do a song off the top of their heads about a ratchet tie down, but we can do it now. Sometimes learning to use a ratchet tie down is ratchet.
Ratchet is in the kitchen. Now we're going fishing. It's ratchet. You know it's ratchet.
He's not taking a piss, talking about Rat-Piss Palace. That's where we live. Boy.
If you don't put the ratchet on properly, then the kayaks are unbalanced. Boy.
Always be mindful of rods in the truck. They die death when they get caught indoors. It happens regularly. Hunting and fishing do a great trade for people not taking care of their rods. Anyway, we are down at Grossie's Point. There are people everywhere out here in their kayaks, which is great to see. Got a bloke just out here. Got a guy swimming over there. Got a lady swimming just down here. Kayaks over there, kayaks out there. And the wind has come up, that's why we've come down here rather than the open sea. We're going to put a couple of them. I'm going to go to my little fishing spot on the island on the other side. Mikhail's going to choose what he's going to do. Going to get these kayaks in the water and tear into it. Nice going. Oh, we'll head up to around where the houseboat is up the other side. I might drag a lure. Yeah, tide's going out quite a bit now, eh? of herrings there just under the surface. I don't know if you can see them or not. Not very big. You'd catch them with a herring net. Mapua Inlet. It's the top of the South Island between Richmond and Motueka. There's flounder in there. Kahawai. Kingfish come up here. Stingray. And the orca come up here to feed on the stingray sometimes. Plenty of yellow-eyed mullet out there too. Shags, fish, smaller fish. We come here to recreational fish to feed ourselves. It's a beautiful spot. Let's cross this point over the other side there. Plenty of spoonbills coming for feeding, as to oyster catchers. Lots of seabirds here. Beautiful here, eh? Any bites at all? No, I didn't get any strikes either. Well, the tide's racing out the channel. We should probably paddle back before it gets harder. I'll pull that line in for you, because you can get it dragged or caught on the bottom if you don't pull it in the right lift. Often when I take young blokes out hunting or fishing, we don't have a kill. I don't catch anything because I spend a lot of my time showing them stuff, but it's actually, for some young guys, they won't go out again. Like if you go pig hunting, I don't catch anything first time, it's like, that was boring. But it's actually a really good reality check to what it is like for the majority of most people that hunt and fish, is you generally don't get something a lot of the time. You do if it's your profession and you know where you're doing it, or if you've got a lucky hunting block or something, but when you're just going into an area blind like we have, because we haven't fished for 5 weeks, it's a bit of a gamble, because we haven't been watching what's been going on out here with the birds, the tides and everything, because we've been in lockdown. So it's kind of like a good reminder that serves it. That's why it's called fishing instead of catching, or hunting instead of shopping, because you're trying to find something all the time. I'm surprised you didn't get any bites with that bait in the water there though, because normally stingray or something comes up there.
Is it quite noticeable when you get a bite?
Oh yeah, especially on that. It's a good size fish. If you get a stingray on that, you'll struggle to hold on to it. It'll give you a hell of a battle. I thought you might pick up a stingray, because I've been going up and down there. I've seen two while standing down there feeding on those small fish. Big stingrays, they're massive. Probably just about snap it on this 20 pound actually, unless you play it properly. Well, that was awesome, even though we didn't catch any fish. Nice to be back out in the water again. Just beautiful. Absolutely magic. The Mikhail's already in. You can put your rudder up now, bro. Ah, yep. Ideally we'd be having fresh fish for dinner, but we didn't catch anything, and I wasn't surprised. The day sort of unfolded with a few challenges, but we got through it, so we've got this. And I've got to say thank you very much, Ricky Brown, who dropped that off. I also need to acknowledge all the other people who've contributed to tonight's dinner. I'm going to show you what's in the box. I'll take your steel out. These lovely little tomatoes are grown by Carol Fowler, Simon's mum. She's gifted us those. This beautiful steel knife, it's a high carbon steel knife made by Simon Walker. This lovely garlic comes from the catlins grown by Stu Drever. That's awesome. What else is in here? Oh, this is also from Carol Fowler, thank you. And we need to cook that because it's getting a bit tight. It's been in the fridge a bit long. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat some butter on this, and I'm going to throw chopped garlic and onion in it and saute it, and then add my vegetables and then smash the salmon on top. And it will take me not too long at all. Hello, boy. G'day, mate. How you going? Hey? Well, Bruno's come down for a bit of a pat. Always sticks his head down. You good boy, eh? You good boy? Good dog. How's those ears healing up? Pretty good. No infection, that's the main thing. Gas on. Heat the wok. Olive oil. Butter. Stop it burning. Like that. One onion straight in. Work it, baby, work it. I hear one of my sheep complaining, probably wants more food, but it's actually fat. In fact, that sheep's getting so fat it's fading away to an elephant. Seriously, you just can't beat something that someone's gifted you as far as vegetables go. Garlic. Grown by my mate Stu Drever in the Catlins, it's beautiful. Look at that. Smash the garlic in the mix. Stir that baby in. Oh, she's looking good. I want to get these onions nice and translucent before I add my vegetables. I've got the heat down quite a bit. I just want those onions and garlic just to sweeten there. I don't want to caramelise them, I just want them to sweat and all the juices come out, mix up. That is a thing of beauty, cauliflower. So here's our, I think you call these fleurettes. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't like to waste this either, so I'm going to chop that as well. I can't see any reason why you can't eat most of this, so we're going to put that in the mix. There's about a quarter of our actual cauliflower of the, is that right, fleurettes? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, that's what you call them. And there's our green waste that we're going to eat, because I'm not going to waste it. And those onions are looking good. Bring the heat up a little bit. Now that the onions are broken down, stir the collie in. Garlic. The onion is smelling so good with that butter. These are a silver beet I haven't seen before. They normally have white stalk silver beet, but this has got green, so new to me. Smash it in the mix. Fold that on it. And I reckon we can put more of that in. I reckon we can put some more. What do you guys reckon? Yeah. So that's going to break down. I'm going to put another couple. I'm growing my own cabbages now. This is not one of them. This is from the market. Hey Bruno. One of these can last us for about 4 or 5 days. You get a lot of tucker out of one cabbage, and I rate them. They're a superfood, good chomping and chewing. Cabbage, smash it in there. A little more olive oil. These veggies are breaking down. There's a fire happening in the house. What's the story there? Smells good. Broccoli. How do they grow them like that? Do you guys grow broccoli at home? I've done it in the past and I failed. This is also from the market. A great food to have. I'm pretty sure it's a superfood broccoli. Smash it in. Woohoo! Carol's tomatoes are next on the list. Bit of water. Not too much. Stand up hot further so it spreads water. That's the one. Good man. Keep going. It's good. I reckon you got enough there, brother. Yep, good man. Carol's tomatoes, smash them in. And the main star of the attraction, Southern Ocean salmon. Thank you, Ricky Brown. Oh, it's actually called king salmon. Yeah, right, eh? It's pretty famous, isn't it, king salmon? Smoked pieces. Right, I'm not going to hold back here. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to put plenty in. It's a lot of salmon. Man, it smells good with the garlic, the butter, the olive oil, the onions, all those vegetables. I tell you what, people, that's not going to stay there. It's going in the mix too. We're going all out tonight. We're going to eat well. When you have one meal a day, it better be a bloody good one. She smells good, but we have to do the taste test. You've got to taste as you go along and make sure she's all good. Does she need some more salt or? It smells really strong, the extra smoked salmon. Might be. Right. We need to spice it up a little bit. We don't need just a thing. I've had this a couple of 3 years now. From the Catlins, it's actually from, what's their name? They call themselves Fire Dragon Chili. Fire Dragon Chilies from the Catlins from Stewed River. This is called chili and hot sauce, and it is fucking hot. I'm going to put some of that in there just to give it a bit of bite. Now this stuff is just unbelievably hot. You don't need a lot. Come on, just want a little bit to come out. Not too much. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's enough. Stop, boy. That will be seriously hot. Seriously delicious. Fold that in on itself. And serve it up in about 2 minutes. We'll just let that fuse in nicely. Put the lid on top for a bit. Rightio, they're good to eat. What are you hanging around here for, ducky? Hey? Good boy. How's your appetite?
Decent.
Good. Sun's just going down. You can actually smell the chili coming off it. So we need to thank a few people. Ricky Brown for the salmon. Carol Fowler for the vegetables. Stewed River for the vegetables. And I don't know, there'll be a few other people there too I've probably forgotten, but that's just 3 of them anyway.
Thank you very much, guys.
That's really, really awesome. Rightio, let's try a bit of this. See how it tastes. A few flies hanging around, eh? It's pretty bloody cold to have flies hanging around, isn't it? Heaps of the bastards.
It's true, mind you, it has been kind of hot.
Yeah, it was a hot day today, yeah. It is spicy, eh? Hot. Is that hot for you? No? Yeah, you get a bit of tolerance to heat to me, eh? It's like, that's hot for me. Nice, eh?
It's just hot temperature wise.
Well, it's hot temperature wise, but also hot spicy wise. It's good though, eh? Anyway, that's our clip today. Hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with your own cooking and bits and pieces. This one's really, I think it really is hot. He says it's not. I think it's bloody hot, man. Are you sure? Cast iron guts, it's hot.
A little bit of spice.
Yes. No, I'm a pussy. I can't handle it hot, eh? I'm enjoying it. Give it a crack. Good luck. Be good. Can't be good then. Be careful. See you in the next one. Sorry.